Hello Sven-gers, it's me, Svenny McG. Now, the Nintendo Switch is now 5 years old, and in this household, you know we love it. I've done many videos on the different types, various peripherals for the Nintendo Switch, and in fact, we love it so much, I just went and bought a second one. Now, that being said, this is a second-hand unit. It was owned by somebody previously, but they factory reset it, so I have to go through the process of setting it up. So let's go ahead and do that together.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect those Switch controllers, the Joy-Cons, here to the unit. And then one thing I don't want in the middle of setup is this to lose power. So I'm going to go ahead and actually plug in the USB-C to the bottom of the unit here. Okay, doing so kicks on. But if it doesn't, you have the power button up here. So for starters, myself, I'm going to select English. And it does have touchscreen. I'm here in the Americas. And of course, I accept this. So it's going to search for your internet. Once you do so, it's going to try and connect it. And go ahead and pick your time zone. I'm going to go ahead and just say later since we're here in handheld mode, but this is just talking about connecting. Now it's going to tell us to detach them. So on the back here, there's those little nubs on the controller itself. You press down on that, and then it's going to be able to slide on out. Holding them so, I'm going to click next, the A button here. And it's just showing that on the back here is a dock. So you can pop this open and then have it sit on an angle if you'd like. Though no, you can't do that with the USB-C in. Underneath here's also where a micro SD card would go. And again, you can add that at any time in this process. If you'd like to see more on micro SDs, I have a full video of using micro SDs, transferring data between micro SDs, transferring between the console and micro SDs. So make sure you go check that out. For now, I'm not going to insert a micro SD and I'm not going to use the kickstand. So I'm going to proceed and I'm going to add a user. I actually do have another Switch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to import the data. And it's asking me, do I want to transfer that data over, or do I want to go ahead and keep that, move that information over here permanently? I will keep using that previous console in addition to this one. This isn't a replacement. So I'm going to link my account. Now again, if you don't have one and you go through the process, you can actually go ahead and create one right now on your mobile device by going to the My Nintendo website, and there you can log in and start collecting My Nintendo points, etc. But here, if you have that account created, you can actually go ahead and link it here. If you don't, you can go ahead and create one. So once I did that, look at this. My account just popped up. There's Svenny McG. User's been added to the console. This says, do I want to use the cloud for saves? If you have Nintendo Switch Online, this is an option here. I do. And in fact, I do want to use this because imagine now I put a cartridge in this, play, save, and then later on want to play on that other Switch, I can pick up and keep playing that save. Do I want to add other users? Sure. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and hit skip. Nintendo Switch Online, I already have. I can configure parental controls. I will do that later though. Setup's complete. We're going to hit the home button. And here we are. So right now I don't have any games saved to this console. But I can go in and see some of my details here for Nintendo Switch Online. This is where you'd access the news. And Nintendo will frequently update it to provide you information on upcoming games, free-to-play games, demos available, etc. The eShop is where you're going to do digital downloads, purchase DLC from a game that you may own physically, etc. Album is where you're collecting screenshots. This button here is a screenshot button. This is where you can configure what controllers are being used, your generalized settings for the whole system itself, and then putting it into sleep mode.
With my profile on here, I'm ready to go. I can go ahead and start putting my games in, and again, because I have Nintendo Switch Online and I have that cloud save, all my saves I'll be able to access, so I can take the card out, put it into the other unit, keep playing, put it back into this unit, keep playing. In my house, it's kind of nice to have more than one so I don't have to juggle against my kids all the time in order to get a chance to actually play one of these. I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, as it always helps grow my channel. Until I see you guys again soon, please take care and be good to each other. Bye now.